The cameras were supposed to capture another routine night of reality TV drama, but what happened instead has fans calling this the most explosive celebrity meltdown of the year. Nobody inside that room was prepared for the moment Bambi dropped an allegation so shocking that witnesses claim the air instantly changed. Producers reportedly froze in panic, cast members stopped talking mid-sentence, and Mendeecees allegedly exploded in a way nobody had ever seen before. According to insiders, the tension became so intense that security staff were quietly moved closer to the set while producers screamed behind the cameras trying to regain control. But the internet noticed something even more disturbing. Yandy didn't immediately respond. She didn't interrupt Bambi. She just sat there looking completely stunned while cameras kept rolling. That silence alone has now triggered a full-blown social media war. Within minutes of the footage leaking online, hashtags connected to Bambi, Mendeecees, and Yandy began dominating timelines everywhere. Fans started slowing clips down frame by frame, analyzing facial expressions, whispered conversations, and nervous reactions caught in the background. Then came the leaked messages. Anonymous accounts suddenly posted screenshots allegedly tied to the confrontation, including one chilling line that sent the internet into chaos. If this comes out publicly, everything changes. And then things somehow got worse. Late last night, a mysterious audio clip surfaced online featuring a voice fans believe belongs to Mendeecees shouting backstage after filming ended. The recording cuts off seconds before another unidentified voice says, "Yandy already knew." Now the internet is demanding answers nobody seems ready to give. The moment filming resumed, everyone inside the building already knew something felt dangerously off. Crew members who normally joked between takes suddenly stopped talking altogether. Makeup artists whispered in corners. Producers kept walking back and forth checking their phones with nervous expressions that immediately caught the attention of fans watching leaked behind-the-scenes clips online. Whatever had happened before the cameras started rolling clearly wasn't over. And according to multiple insiders, Bambi arrived looking completely unbothered. That alone reportedly made tensions worse. Witnesses claim Yandy avoided eye contact the second Bambi walked into the room. Mendeecees allegedly leaned back in his chair with crossed arms while producers rushed around trying to calm everybody down before filming officially began. One insider later claimed the atmosphere felt heavier than a courtroom. Another said people backstage were quietly placing bets on whether filming would shut down early because the energy between the cast members had become impossible to ignore. But nobody expected the conversation to spiral as fast as it did. It reportedly started with subtle shade, small comments, forced smiles, passive-aggressive jokes disguised as harmless conversation. Fans watching the leaked footage immediately noticed Bambi repeatedly glancing toward Yandy while making cryptic remarks about fake loyalty and people hiding things for appearances. At first, viewers thought it was ordinary reality TV drama. Then Bambi suddenly changed the entire tone of the room. According to eyewitnesses, she leaned forward, looked directly toward Mendeecees, and made a statement so shocking that several crew members visibly reacted in real time. The exact words remain unclear because producers allegedly muted portions of the audio before release, but fans claim enough could still be heard to understand why chaos erupted seconds later. Mendeecees reportedly slammed his hand onto the table so hard that drinks shook across the set. One camera operator allegedly stepped backward in panic. Another insider claimed Yandy whispered, "Please don't do this here," moments before the argument exploded beyond control. That's when social media completely lost its mind. Within minutes of leaked clips surfacing online, hashtags connected to the confrontation skyrocketed to trending status. TikTok creators began posting breakdown videos analyzing every second of the exchange. Twitter users created side-by-side comparisons of old interviews and recent reactions. Instagram blogs flooded timelines with alleged insider tea claiming the scandal had been secretly building for months. But then came the first major leak. A now-deleted account posted screenshots allegedly taken from a private group chat connected to someone close to production. One message reportedly read, "Bambi warned them she was done protecting people." Another chilling message said, "Yandy knows exactly why this blew up." That sentence alone triggered absolute chaos online. Fans immediately began revisiting old episodes, resurfacing awkward scenes and suspicious moments people previously ignored. One viral thread pointed out an interview where Yandy appeared visibly uncomfortable after being asked about trust issues within her circle. Another resurfaced footage of Bambi abruptly leaving an event after a tense interaction with Mendeecees months earlier. Suddenly, people weren't viewing this as random drama anymore. They believed there was a hidden story underneath everything. And then the alleged backstage audio leak appeared. Late that evening, an anonymous blogger uploaded a short recording claiming it captured the moments immediately after filming stopped. In the clip, a male voice sounding similar to Mendeecees could allegedly be heard shouting, "This is exactly why I didn't want cameras around." A second voice repeatedly says, "Calm down," before loud crashing noises interrupt the audio completely. Then came the sentence that made the internet explode. A woman's voice quietly says, "She told them everything." The recording cuts off instantly afterward. No explanation. No context. Nothing. But by then, millions of people were already sharing the clip everywhere. Fans flooded comment sections demanding the full recording. Reaction channels went live in the middle of the night discussing theories. Some people claimed the voice definitely belonged to Mendeecees. Others believed the entire leak was staged for publicity. But regardless of what people believed, the damage was already done. The scandal had become unstoppable. Meanwhile, insiders claim things behind the scenes were getting even uglier. One production assistant allegedly revealed that producers held emergency meetings after filming wrapped because several cast members threatened to walk away entirely if more footage leaked publicly. Another insider claimed Yandy became emotional backstage and repeatedly asked producers who was leaking private information online. But the most shocking revelation came from someone claiming to be connected directly to the cast. In a now viral live stream, an anonymous blogger alleged the confrontation wasn't actually about one single comment. According to them, there had been growing tension involving private conversations, loyalty issues, and alleged hidden receipts circulating among people close to the group for weeks before filming began. Then the blogger dropped another bombshell. They claimed Bambi possessed screenshots capable of destroying friendships permanently. The live stream instantly went viral. Fans began speculating wildly about what those screenshots might contain. Some believed they involved secret conversations. Others thought they exposed betrayal inside the cast's inner circle. Several viewers even started accusing certain cast members of secretly leaking stories to blogs behind each other's backs. And that's when things turned truly toxic online. Twitter erupted into full-scale fan wars overnight. Supporters of Bambi accused Yandy of hiding the truth. Fans defending Yandy claimed Bambi intentionally created chaos for attention. Meanwhile, clips of Mendeecees looking visibly angry during filming spread everywhere alongside dramatic captions claiming he had been completely exposed. But nobody was prepared for what surfaced next. Around 2 a.m., a second alleged leak hit the internet. This time it wasn't audio. It was screenshots. Blurry, but readable screenshots allegedly showing private messages between two unnamed people discussing a confrontation before it happened. One message read, "Once she says it publicly, there's no fixing this." Another stated, "He's going to lose control if cameras are rolling." Fans immediately connected the messages to the now viral confrontation. And then people noticed something terrifying. The timestamps on the screenshots suggested somebody knew the blow-up was coming days before filming even started. That discovery changed everything. Now fans weren't just talking about drama anymore. They started questioning whether producers secretly knew an explosion was about to happen and allowed cameras to keep rolling anyway. Some even accused production of intentionally setting up the confrontation for ratings. But according to one insider, the real disaster happened after cameras stopped filming completely. Sources claim Mendeecees allegedly confronted someone backstage over the leaked messages, while producers scrambled to prevent more recordings from surfacing online. Witnesses described screaming, slammed doors, and one moment so intense that security allegedly stepped in between multiple people during the argument. And right before the situation finally calmed down, one insider claims Bambi said something that left the entire hallway silent. Something so shocking that even producers stopped moving. Something involving Yandy. Something nobody expected to hear publicly. And according to the insider, the second those words were spoken, Yandy's entire expression changed. Yandy reportedly stood frozen for several seconds after Bambi's final comment echoed through the hallway. Witnesses claim the tension became so unbearable that even production assistants quietly backed away from the scene. Nobody wanted to get caught in the middle of whatever was unfolding. According to insiders, the energy backstage no longer felt like reality television drama. It felt personal, dangerous, explosive, and Mendeecees allegedly snapped completely. One crew member later claimed he started pacing aggressively while repeatedly demanding to know who leaked the messages online. Another insider said producers tried pulling him into a private room, but he refused to calm down. The situation became even worse when someone backstage reportedly mentioned another unreleased recording. That's when everything spiraled. According to multiple people present during filming, Mendeecees suddenly accused someone within the cast of secretly feeding information to bloggers for months. Witnesses say voices immediately started rising again, while producers desperately attempted to shut cameras down before more footage leaked publicly. But it was already too late. Because social media had turned the situation into a full-blown digital war. By sunrise, TikTok timelines were flooded with breakdown videos analyzing every second of the confrontation. Twitter users created viral threads comparing old interviews to the newest leaks. Instagram gossip pages posted side-by-side screenshots claiming certain cast members had been throwing hidden shade at each other for years without fans fully noticing. Then came the clip that changed the entire narrative. A short backstage video suddenly surfaced online showing Yandy appearing visibly emotional while speaking to someone off-camera. The audio quality was terrible, but fans believed they could hear her saying, "I tried to stop this before it got here." That single sentence detonated across the internet. People immediately began asking the same question, "Stop what?" Theories exploded everywhere. Some viewers believed Yandy had known about the allegation long before filming started. Others claimed the leaked messages proved multiple people were secretly preparing for a public confrontation behind the scenes. Meanwhile, bloggers began hinting that this scandal involved much deeper betrayal than anyone originally realized. Then another insider entered the conversation. During a late-night live stream watched by thousands, a blogger with alleged production connections claimed the real argument wasn't even shown fully on television. According to them, the confrontation became so intense that producers allegedly edited out nearly 40 minutes of footage before release. 40 minutes. Fans instantly lost their minds. People started demanding the unaired footage immediately. Reaction channels posted emotional breakdowns, accusing producers of hiding the truth. Some fans even threatened to boycott future episodes unless the full confrontation was released publicly. But then the blogger said something even more shocking. They claimed one deleted segment allegedly involved a direct confrontation between Yandy and Bambi after Mendeecees stormed out backstage. According to the source, the conversation became emotional almost instantly, with both women allegedly accusing each other of betrayal while producers tried unsuccessfully to separate them. And that's when a mysterious new leak appeared. An anonymous account posted what appeared to be blurred screenshots of private voice notes. Although the names were hidden, fans quickly convinced themselves the messages belonged to people connected to the scandal. One voice allegedly said, "Everybody warned her this would happen eventually." Another claimed, "He's terrified more receipts are coming." Receipts. That one word sent the internet into chaos again. Fans immediately started speculating about what additional evidence might exist. Some believed there were unreleased screenshots. Others thought secret recordings were still circulating privately among bloggers waiting to be exposed publicly. A few fans even claimed multiple cast members were now terrified their own private conversations could leak next. And according to insiders, the fear backstage became very real. Sources claim producers held emergency meetings throughout the next day after learning additional footage might have been copied before editors could secure it. One insider alleged staff members were warned not to discuss filming publicly because the situation had become completely uncontrollable. But despite the warnings, more leaks continued surfacing. A celebrity gossip page suddenly posted alleged details from a private after-party conversation involving several cast members connected to the scandal. According to the blog, tensions exploded again when someone jokingly referenced Bambi's allegation in front of Mendeecees. The room reportedly went silent immediately. One witness claimed Mendeecees looked furious, while another alleged Yandy abruptly left the area moments later, appearing visibly upset. The blogger described the atmosphere as absolute panic, claiming nobody knew who could be trusted anymore because private conversations kept leaking online almost instantly. Then came another viral moment nobody expected. A fan account resurfaced an old interview clip where Bambi cryptically discussed fake friendships and people pretending for cameras. At the time, viewers ignored the comments completely. But after the confrontation exploded publicly, fans became convinced she had been hinting at hidden drama all along. The clip spread everywhere within hours. Suddenly, every old interview looked suspicious. Every awkward interaction became evidence. Fans began building massive conspiracy threads connecting years of tension between different cast members. Some even believed multiple friendships within the group had secretly collapsed long before viewers realized. And then a shocking rumor started spreading online. Several bloggers claimed a major celebrity connected to the cast had privately reached out to Yandy after the confrontation aired. According to the rumors, the celebrity allegedly warned her more damaging information could surface soon if the situation continued escalating publicly. Nobody could verify the claim. But that didn't stop the internet from exploding again. Fans started obsessively tracking social media activity between everyone involved. Every unfollow became breaking news. Every cryptic Instagram story triggered fresh speculation. One simple caption posted by Bambi sent people into complete meltdown after fans believed it referenced the leaked messages directly. The caption only said 3 words: "Truth always survives." Within minutes, comment sections became war zones. Supporters flooded Bambi with praise for finally exposing everything. Others accused her of intentionally destroying relationships for attention. Meanwhile, fans defending Yandy argued the internet was unfairly twisting incomplete information into conspiracy theories. But then another alleged insider entered the chaos with an even darker claim. According to them, somebody backstage secretly recorded a second confrontation after filming wrapped completely. A confrontation involving screaming, accusations, and one sentence so explosive producers allegedly begged everyone present never to repeat it publicly. And according to the insider, that recording still exists. Hidden somewhere. Waiting to leak. But the most terrifying part came moments later during the live stream when the blogger suddenly paused, looked directly into the camera, and revealed something nobody watching expected to hear. They claimed Yandy wasn't the person producers were most worried about anymore. It was Mendeecees. Because according to the source, after the cameras stopped rolling that night, he allegedly made a phone call that changed everything forever. The moment rumors about the alleged phone call hit the internet, everything surrounding the scandal escalated into pure chaos. Fans who thought the drama had already peaked suddenly realized the real explosion may have happened after cameras stopped rolling entirely. According to insiders, whatever Mendeecees allegedly said during that private call sent shockwaves through people connected to the cast almost immediately. And nobody could stop the fallout anymore. Within hours, social media turned into complete warfare. Celebrity blogs began posting cryptic headlines hinting at hidden betrayals and friendships collapsing behind closed doors. TikTok creators stayed live for hours dissecting every new rumor, while Twitter users refreshed timelines non-stop waiting for another leak to drop. Then the internet noticed something terrifying. Several cast members suddenly stopped interacting online altogether. Fans immediately assumed panic had taken over backstage. One blogger claimed producers were privately begging people not to address the controversy publicly because the situation had become impossible to control. Another insider alleged multiple people connected to the show feared additional receipts could surface at any moment, exposing conversations nobody ever expected the public to hear. But the real bombshell came late that night. An anonymous account uploaded a blurry video, allegedly filmed outside the studio after production wrapped. The footage showed what appeared to be Mendeecees pacing aggressively near a black SUV, while someone nearby repeatedly tried calming him down. Although the audio was distorted, viewers became convinced they heard him say one sentence clearly: "They set me up." That clip detonated across the internet within minutes. Fans instantly split into different camps. Some believed Mendeecees was referring to Bambi. Others thought he was accusing production itself of orchestrating the confrontation for ratings. Meanwhile, conspiracy theories exploded, claiming certain cast members secretly planned the public blow-up weeks in advance. And then another shocking detail surfaced. A celebrity gossip page posted screenshots allegedly showing private communication between someone close to production and an unnamed blogger before filming even began. One message reportedly read, "Tonight changes everything." Another chilling line said, "Once the cameras roll, there's no going back." Fans immediately lost their minds again. People started accusing producers of intentionally allowing the confrontation to happen despite knowing how explosive it could become. Reaction channels called the situation the biggest reality TV setup in years. Others argued the leaks proved relationships behind the scenes had been secretly falling apart long before viewers realized. But according to insiders, the emotional damage was becoming very real. One source claimed Yandy became overwhelmed after seeing the internet reaction and allegedly broke down privately while discussing the situation with someone close to her. Another insider said she felt blindsided by how quickly the narrative turned against her online. Because by now, social media had fully decided there was still a massive hidden secret nobody was admitting publicly. And fans were determined to uncover it. Every old interview resurfaced again. Every awkward scene became evidence. People analyzed body language from episodes filmed years ago, trying to connect invisible dots. Some viewers even claimed the tension between Bambi and Yandy had been obvious forever, but audiences simply missed the warning signs until now. Then came another devastating leak. A now-deleted audio recording allegedly captured a private conversation between two unidentified voices discussing the fallout after filming ended. One person quietly says, "This is bigger than anybody thought." The second voice responds, "If the rest comes out, nobody survives this. Nobody survives this." That phrase spread everywhere instantly. Fans became convinced there was unreleased information, so explosive producers were actively trying to bury it. Some believed additional recordings existed. Others thought private messages were circulating secretly among bloggers waiting for the perfect moment to leak publicly. And then Bambi posted again. No explanation. No direct names. Just one cryptic sentence uploaded to her story before disappearing hours later. People fear the truth when lies kept them comfortable. That was all it took. The internet exploded harder than ever before. Comment sections became battlefields overnight. Supporters praised Bambi for standing her ground. Critics accused her of fueling chaos intentionally. Meanwhile, fan pages dedicated entirely to analyzing the scandal began gaining thousands of followers every hour, as viewers desperately searched for answers nobody seemed willing to give clearly. But behind the scenes, insiders claim the panic reached another level completely. According to one production source, executives became terrified after learning additional footage may have been copied before final edits locked the episode. The insider alleged private meetings were held discussing how to contain further leaks, while cast members allegedly blamed each other for information reaching bloggers. And that's when the final twist hit. A celebrity podcaster known for having inside connections suddenly revealed, during a live stream, that somebody involved in the scandal allegedly threatened to expose everything if more stories leaked publicly. Everything. The live stream instantly went viral. Fans flooded comment sections demanding names while bloggers scrambled trying to uncover who allegedly made the threat. Some believed it came from someone protecting Yandy. Others thought Mendeecees himself finally reached a breaking point after days of non-stop online attacks. But then the podcaster said something even more disturbing. According to their source, the scandal viewers witnessed publicly was only a tiny piece of what allegedly happened behind closed doors that night. The podcaster hinted there were conversations involving loyalty, betrayal, hidden resentment, and private tensions that had reportedly been building for years without fans realizing. And according to the insider, several people left filming that night believing friendships would never recover. Now fans are watching every move from everyone involved. Every post gets analyzed. Every silence sparks new theories. Every unfollow creates another headline. The internet refuses to let the story die because people are convinced somebody still hasn't told the full truth. And maybe the wildest part of all. Nobody has officially denied the biggest rumors yet. Not fully. Not directly. Which means the speculation keeps growing louder every single hour. Some fans believe another major leak is coming soon. Others think producers are desperately trying to stop unreleased footage from surfacing publicly. But one thing has become painfully clear after this entire disaster exploded across social media: the relationships between Bambi, Mendeecees, and Yandy may never look the same again. Because once allegations, leaked recordings, secret messages, emotional breakdowns, and public betrayals hit the internet at this level, there's no going backwards. Only deeper chaos waiting around the corner. If you thought this was insane, you have not seen the full storm yet. Because trust me, the internet is still uncovering new clues by the hour, and every single time another leak drops, this whole situation gets even messier. People are already saying more screenshots, hidden footage, and unreleased audio could surface at any moment, and if that happens, everything fans thought they knew about these relationships could completely fall apart overnight. So now I need to hear from you. Do you think Bambi exposed the truth? Do you believe Yandy was really caught off guard? Or do you think there's an even bigger secret hiding behind everything we just saw? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now, because this conversation is exploding everywhere, and the fan theories are getting crazier every minute. Some viewers are saying Mendeecees was completely blindsided. Others believe the reactions told the real story before anyone even spoke. And honestly, social media has turned this into an all-out celebrity war nobody can look away from. But don't disappear after watching this. Hit that like button right now, because every like pushes this story to more people while the drama is still hot. And if you're not subscribed yet, you are seriously missing the biggest celebrity chaos, viral scandals, secret leaks, and explosive reality TV breakdowns happening online right now. Subscribe and turn notifications on immediately, because the second another leak drops, another video is coming fast, and you do not want to be the last person finding out what happens next. This story is far from over, and the next revelation could change everything.